This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. It's Stockton. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Dogs looking to run some tempo here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Dogs' offense is on the move now. Looking to chuck it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window.
The sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. They'll run it here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to bring the cheese here on the ground. Tackled, but forced down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Sooners will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Breaks free. Bites off a defender.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he make it to the marker? They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Stockton. It's the running back in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Success the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Catch made on the left side. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Grab made by the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And this pass is caught. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. So, Kirk, we've reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. Now comes the field goal unit. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return begins inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Takes the handoff. It's Tatum. The game moves the ball to a 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Puts into space at the 50. And here he goes. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Johnson. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Almost headed in the end zone for a huge pick. Instead, the offense has one chance on 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And we're all tied up now. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession a little good, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Dropping back. It's Stockton. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down mark. falling short to hand the ball off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very... It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Tatum. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he flat dropped it. He's going to bring up third down for this offense.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fielded near the 20. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out, and they get a drive going this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back. Let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Receiver in motion now. To the air. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. To convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Using his legs, it's Frazier.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Now it's 2nd down here. Motion now from the tight end. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking for 6. To the end zone, but incomplete. Zone stop. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that 1st down completion.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense facing second and goal. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Barber. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He's got it near the end zone. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's a fake. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Some trickery for a touchdown, and Kirk, that defense just caught completely flat-footed that time.
Well, it's because it was a perfect call at the right time by this head coach and the special teams coordinator, and your opponent was clearly not prepared for that fake at all. That's an exciting way to score this touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking for some space, it's Tatum.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw, it's Johnson. On the move now. Now looks deep left. He had all day. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down.
At the 27. Coming up, fourth down.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Finds his man. It's Gibson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
It's a quarterback keeper. He gets the first and still going. Breaks loose at the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that run play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown on the play. This one could go either way.
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Back to pass. It's Johnson. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Houdini scramble. He's hit as he throws it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. They'll play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. The Sooners are in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Moves out of the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate. Of line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He escapes the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
You know, this is what makes this quarterback so hard to defend. Of course, you want to take away his throwing game, take away his receivers, but then he uses his legs to pick up a first down. This defense is going to have to make some adjustments. Be aware of him scrambling for big yards.
The Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. It's caught. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's nice execution to pick up the 1st down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Look out, room to run here. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. to throw. It's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurrying to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Third and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? And they pick up the first on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. And we'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Decides to keep it here. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? It's just the middle, but gets stuck. That run goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Johnson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away.
Number 87 on to punt it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive that began at the own 46. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down. Short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defense.
He's bringing it back. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a strong stiff arm. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it, no problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Number an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
And this is going to be caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, These guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw here. And this time it's complete.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, you do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They're 1 for 3 so far on 4th down attempts. Can they convert here? Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down, and now this one could be over.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. There's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
We got it. The field goal's good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Moves the ball to the 37 for a 1st down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
He hands it off from the gun. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Gibson. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Crucial third down play coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. To the air, it's Johnson. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move now. Extending the play now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Tatum. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Tight end makes the grab. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has. Give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Georgia.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? And they're trying to punch it in here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Back to throw. It's Johnson. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Loose ball, scramble for it. Touchdown, Sooners. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
The key is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The sure hands. It's Frazier. Solid tackle. Able to get him down. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly out of the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.